Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Ask a Witch. And in um, this set of videos, what I'm doing is answering questions that come to me from my students and also from my email correspondence over the weeks and months of working as a professional witch. And I've done that for about 3 decades now, taking care of people using spell work, doing cleansings, doing readings, and also teaching classes and getting questions that way. So this time, what we're going to talk about is a question that just always makes me smile. And I just love getting this question. I just got it not too long ago in a very specific form. And that is, why do people use special tools for their magical work? Now, in this case, a very lovely person asked me, when people are writing petitions, do they use special paper, and why do they use special ink and special pens to write their petition? Why can't they just use a notebook and paper? So we're going to start with that and elaborate that out into different tools that you might use for your magical work. Here's the thing. Now, this is a part that makes me laugh. And this person that asked me the question didn't do this, but I always smile when people do. I have so many people come to me and they have this kind of air of superiority to them when they say it. They'll say, I can cast an entire circle or work an entire spell in my head. I do not need tools. I don't need props. I don't need mundane things to work my magic. And no, okay, you don't. You don't. It's all you. The magic's all you. We all know that. Applause. Yep, it's you, baby. And you don't need tools. But where's the fun in that? I mean, you look around my house, I got crystals everywhere. I got my wands, I got my cauldron, I got my dove's blood ink, I've got all my accoutrements at the ready because I like to use them. And why do I like to use them? Because it makes me feel more magical. And yeah, I can sit here and not let any of the tools do the heavy lifting and just do the magic in my mind and push with my spirit out with that energy. But I like the visual stimulation of the tools. I like feeling the tools in my hand. I like the way I feel when I'm using tools. And that's why I use tools. I mean, I can't really speak to other people. I assume a lot of other people have the same feeling, but there's certain things make me feel more magical. There's certain incenses. I got to tell you, it's Birch Bay Dragon Cloud. That's my favorite incense in the world. It used to be Airs. Now it's Birch Bay. But Dragon Cloud incense makes me feel really magical. I'll go up into higher self like that. Certain music makes me feel especially magical. If I've got that going, that adds another layer of energy and power onto what I'm doing. If I'm wearing a certain outfit, I'm not wearing anything at all. That will sometimes make me feel more magical. If I have my special pendulum or my certain wand, makes me feel more magical, especially if it's something I've used for 40, 50 years. That makes me feel even more magical because it's got historical legacy behind it. If I've got, my hat that was given to me by my mentor 30 years ago that I wear, I feel like I'm putting her hat on, and that makes me feel more magical. It's all about laying elements of energy onto what you're doing to build up what you're doing. Now, what makes me feel magical isn't going to be the same as what makes another witch feel magical, but that's why we use tools. We use tools because it's fun. We use tools because it makes us feel a certain kind of way to have those beautiful things around us. Again, you don't need them. Your wand might be a stick that you went out into the woods and cut off a tree after you asked for its blessing, and maybe sanded down a little bit, maybe added some stones to it, and that's your favorite wand. It's not about money. It's not about privilege. It's about what makes you feel sacred and what makes you feel plugged into a particular kind of energy. So that's what it's about. And to answer that question, why do we use special tools? Because we want to. That's why we do. Because it elevates our energy in a particular way that we like, we enjoy. That's why. So that's answering the question from me, at least, for why I use tools. I'd love to hear why you use tools and what tools are your favorites down in the comment section. Thank you so much for being here and for listening to me rattle on about tools. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.